Kia ora, I am Cuinn Walmsley here with our lovely principal, Mr. Robinson.
Kia ora, I am Mr. Robinson, the lovely principal, here with Cuinn Walmsley. And kia ora koutou, it's very good to see you all. And this is a very special occasion and an honour for me to have the opportunity to chat with Cuinn. Cuinn is one of our Year 12 students and has a pretty special story to tell. So we're going to ask you some questions and try and bring some of those things out of you, Cuinn. So I understand that when you were in your earlier years at Paraparaumu College, you were a hockey player.
Yeah,
so tell us a bit about that.
In junior school, I did play hockey. I started in the PC second 11 in year 9, but moved into the first 11 come year 10.
And so how long did you play hockey for? Just throughout that whole
So
year?
it was just those 2 years.
Yeah.
I hadn't really played before, but a lot of after school training, just when I had free time. And I made it into first. I'm very happy with that. I am proud of that achievement.
Yeah, good on you. And I understand that as part of your conditioning as a hockey player, you started to do some strength training.
Yes, so I took it on myself to start lifting, to strengthen myself, to be more of a presence on the hockey field.
And that's led to some pretty special places. And I understand now that that's developed a bit of a passion in you for powerlifting.
Yes,
so tell us. And so for me, I don't understand the difference between, I guess, strength training, weightlifting, powerlifting. So what's powerlifting? What's it all about?
So powerlifting is a strength sport where you compete in 3 disciplines: the squat, bench, and deadlift. Across each of these, you will have 3 attempts at deadlifts, and your best attempt is taken and added to a total. Best total wins.
Wow. Okay.
So you got to be really as strong as possible.
So how much training do you have to do to get yourself into condition to be a powerlifter?
So I'd usually do 4 sessions a week, each at 2 to 3 hours a piece.
Wow.
So I usually say 10 hours at the gym a week.
During the week. And when do you tend to fit that in? Are you a morning person or an afternoon person or an evening person?
I tend to do 3 sessions 4 p.m. after school throughout the week, and 1 at around 10 a.m. on Sundays. So that my heaviest session will be on a Sunday when I'm rested up, end of the weekend.
That's fantastic. That's really good. And in terms of your competitions, you were saying earlier on that you are looking at the Viking Cup in Petone, and so tell us about that and what your preparation looks like for that competition.
Yeah, so the Viking Cup, run by Viking Brothers Strength Gym, Nick Backer, is New Zealand's biggest unsanctioned powerlifting competition.
Yeah.
So it's a collection of all of New Zealand's really top powerlifting enthusiasts that just want to go out for a day and have fun. So that will be in around November.
Right.
And I'm just looking forward to it. It's a great day.
Yeah. And I understand from there that you may well be looking at NZ Nationals and possibly even Worlds in the future.
Yes.
So how big is your dream? How far do you want to go with this?
So, well, the immediate dream, of course, is in year 13, qualify for New Zealand Nationals, and then off of New Zealand Nationals, qualify for Worlds and head out around the second half of the year. But after that, it's a long game. I want to be going to Worlds fairly consistently well into my 30s and 40s. So it's a longevity game, and I do a lot of training that lends itself to longevity.
That's amazing. So look, for those watching, Cuinn and I actually have something in common. And that is that we both train at the same gym.
Yes.
Quinn's been going there a lot longer than me. I've only started this year. But that's 318 Fitness, so shout out to all the team at 318 Fitness. They do an amazing job. And particularly your coach. So tell us about your coach and how long have you known Nick?
I am coached by Nick Reynolds, who is one of New Zealand's top strength bodybuilding, strength sports coaches. And Nick Reynolds is from Reynolds Strength, based out of 318 Fitness, as mentioned. And I met him initially when I joined 318 Fitness around, when would that have been? February 2023?
Okay.
Been at it for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
And he initially side-eyed me a little, but as I came in consistently, trained regularly, he got more interested in me, and eventually I started working with him.
Yeah.
And since then, I've done at least 4 competitions, of which majority were I placed gold medal. And I've had a lot of fun with it. My total's grown by hundreds of kilos, and I just had a marvelous time with it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, Nick's also my PT, my personal trainer. So I'm only 5 months in though, so I've got a bit of catching up to do to get anywhere near your levels. Look, I'm assuming that to maintain your condition and to
Yes.
grow and to be as strong as you are, your food bill must be pretty high. So what sort of
Yes.
food do you have to eat, and are there certain foods you have to avoid to be a top powerlifter?
So avoiding food doesn't really come into play unless I need to cut for a competition, which is very uncommon. I've only had to do that once,
Yeah.
in which case I was just reducing calorie content each day.
Yeah.
I am, of course, lactose intolerant, so
Oh, right.
yeah,
Okay.
minimizing milk and dairy products is a thing.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's wonderful the advances in lactose-free cheeses and ice creams.
Oh, okay.
It's very interesting when you look into it. But
Yeah.
my actual diet, my day-to-day diet will mostly consist of a large bowl of mince and rice in the morning. Very flavorful meal.
Yeah.
If you add beef stock in, it's amazing.
Yeah.
For interval kai, I'll tend to have some peanut butter jam sandwiches and snacks. For lunch, I'll have a thermos of sausage and potato, bit of bacon. It's very good. And dinner, my dad will tend to cook meals like chicken on rice, steak and potato chips, things like that.
Very good.
So it tends to be 4 meals a day,
Yeah.
rather dense.
Yeah. Lots of protein in there to build your muscle.
Of course.
Well, look, the last thing, Cuinn, just as the bell's gone there for the end of interval, is that I also know that you are a great sports person, but you're also one of our top academic students.
Yes.
So tell us about your academic achievements and what your goals are for this year.
So as of last year, I finished the year with a level 1 NCA excellence endorsement. 1 course endorsed with excellence and 4 others endorsed with merit. So I was very happy with that, of course. And this year, to qualify for scholarships I'm eligible for outside of the academics, I of course just working to gather as many excellence credits as possible, which is involving hours of study a week, but we make it work because it's great for building my future, my career. Got a pathway set out. I've talked to my teachers. It's all coming together this year.
Brilliant. I have to ask you the last question. We are running a little long on this video, but it's fascinating. I could talk to you all morning.
Yeah.
So what's your pathway? Where are you headed?
Pathway. I'd like to go to Massey University for agribusiness or agri-science.
Wow, cool.
So grow food for the future.
Brilliant. Well, it's been absolutely fascinating talking with you, Cuinn. I've really enjoyed your time and good to chat. Maybe we'll get to do some lifting together in the gym one day.
Yes, we'll have to talk about it, of course.
Yeah, I'll try and keep up with you.
I've got plenty of time.
Great, we'll do that. But look, thanks for your time, Cuinn. All the very best with your competition with the Viking Cup and what's to come. And it's been great to talk to you this morning. So I'm going to shake your hand.
Thanks,
well done.
sir.
It's great to have you on board. We will say to you all, farewell, and we will see you all on the next video. Thanks,
Farewell. Thank you.